Right, so anime games.
Oh yeah,
Love
anime
'em.
games.
Anime
Do you love
games.
them or hate them?
It's just like, when an anime and then it becomes a game.
See, I
Wait,
think
huh?
anime
Oh.
games are a little bit hit and miss for me because,
Why is that?
like, well, I haven't played many. I think the only strictly anime based game I've played is My Hero One's Justice. I've seen
Really?
yeah, that's the only one I've played. I've seen a lot of the ones that have popped up that have come and go, and I've seen the reception to them, and we get a lot of fighters. Like
Hashtag no virus, but hold on. Jump Force.
Jump
Jump
Force
Force was shit.
Can we just talk about how the Super Smash Brothers of anime games came out and no one gave a shit?
No,
Bro,
they gave it shit before. Like, they gave it shit before it was released. But as soon as it got released, cheap, the really low budget cutscenes. I'm not gonna lie, the physics and the actual game sort of flow of it, the your abilities, how you play the game, the play
Yeah.
style was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But it's just the fact that it was all very cheap. Like, it felt like it could come out in the Nintendo 64 sort of graphics.
No, let's not say Nintendo 64. Jesus
That
Christ.
is a shot. Have you seen Mario 64? Like I don't think it's aged very well, has it? Like it looks like
Oh.
it looks like its own art style. That's how
I
it's
was
sort of-
about to say,
It looks like
those
a
were
meme.
graphics on 64. It's not. Here's the thing. Like, I played the before the predecessor, which was J-Star's Victory Versus on the PS3, and that game was actually alright. Of course, it was really obscure, but the game was actually okay. It was really fun to play.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it.
It had this manga aesthetic to it. Like the characters were all in one place, and it had this line art. Have you ever seen a cutscene?
Jesus, cracky boy.
Yeah.
Calm down.
God, you everybody calling me cracky now. We got crackhead, cracky. I don't like that.
And stop with the crack.
Crackhead.
But yeah, as I was saying, J-Stars had this really good aesthetic to it that fit every single character that was chosen to be in the game. Like Naruto was in the game and he looked awesome. Goku was in the game and it looked awesome. And then Jump Force came out, and it's you can see the fucking Statue of Liberty and Goku in the same frame, and it looks so realistic, but Goku looks so weird because it's supposed to be, kind of like a realistic kind of look, and it just doesn't fit. The aesthetic is so...
It's like that time that they put Mario in denim for Smash Bros.
Exactly.
Brawls.
On Smash Bros. Brawl, that shit looks so weird. It didn't fit.
To be fair, they had to fit Snake in with that game. Like, how do you put Solid Snake in with Mario and not have it look really weird?
To be honest, that is completely true. Yeah.
And then and also they went and nailed it in Brawl. So not Brawl, Ultimate. So I mean,
I just don't know why Snake was even in there. Like, Snake's such a character.
It's a Konami thing. Oh, not Konami, Kojima.
Yeah.
It was a Kojima thing, and then after Snake came in, they started doing polls, to see which characters they wanted to see on the game, and then Bayonetta came in, and then Sonic came. No, Sonic was the first one.
Sonic was Sonic. Oh no, Snake was the first one announced. I think Sonic was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because I think Snake was the first one that was announced. The one that was oh, okay, we're having these characters. Okay. But yeah. I'm not overly 100% sure. I wasn't following any of this. I was 4, I think, when the game was announced. So
because I jumped on the Smash Bros. Freight train after Smash Bros. Brawl.
The first one I got excited for was the first one I really got excited for was 3DS, because I think we had a Wii U at the time, but like it was the family console, so I was like, right, I want the 3DS version.
Yeah.
Like I want that's my version. That's my baby.
Both of them came out at the same. No.
No.
Which one came out first? The Wii U or
the 3DS one came out like a few months before. They were like companion pieces with each other, but
okay.
like there's
3DS in it.
There's like stage differences. There's one different mode, and there's no fighter differences. It's just a matter of which console did you want to play it on, and it was one of those things. Like, first of all, like, before we carry this on, do you guys think that a lot of the Nintendo, like, you know, like the Nintendo mainstays, do you reckon they count as anime games? Like, not in the same way as like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm that's on the graphic, but like as in like ones like Persona.
It depends on the title. It depends really. It really depends on the title.
Because I definitely think Fire Emblem is.
Fire Emblem is definitely kind of an anime game. Yeah. Yeah. I think Fire Emblem does count as a fire.
I think Zelda as well is like the closest as well. Like I think Zelda is just in the like. I can see that being an anime.
And it does feel like it could be an anime. I think that they were like planning to make a
maybe
movie
a shit anime.
Legend of Zelda, but then Nintendo saw the debacle.
Don't even get me started on
Super Mario.
Have you lot ever played any dating sims?
No. I think.
Ooh, I played one. I'm still scarred for my life.
You played Doki Doki, didn't you?
No, it wasn't Doki Doki. Doki Doki was after that one. It's called Honey Pop, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into before I played that game.
Oh no, actually, I think I did play one for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I played one, right? That it was pretty tedious though. So it was pretty explicit. Yes, I do like my ecchi.
Was it Honey Pop?
No, it wasn't. It was I can't remember. So there's like demon like monster girls, right? Like one was a demon, one was like a fucking amphibian, one was a dragon, and all this shit, right?
Hey, wait, is it based on that anime, like the ones where they have like the monster girls or some shit like that?
No, it wasn't Monster Musume. Good anime,
no,
but the girls look like that. But the girls looked a bit like that, except more human, less animal, right? And you obviously had to like talk to them, like you had a thing, but you had to solve these, you know, like the Candy Crush sort of game.
Oh wow!
It was like that. It was like that, and every time you won, you get like an explicit picture of one of the models or one of the. Characters.
Do you know what? I never thought I'd play Candy Crush for nudes.
That's the same thing as Honey. That's the same thing as Honey Pop. I didn't know what was I getting myself into before I played that game. I was like, yo, the models look awesome, and then they started texting you explicit fucking pictures and shit like that, and I was like, ooh.
So, what's this game called again? How do I find it? Where do I get it from?
It's on Steam.
Like
I borrowed it from somebody's. I borrowed it from somebody's account. I don't think.
Imagine they go for accounts like you've played Honey Pop. He's like, what the fuck, Edson?
Like, nah, for real. Like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It's like, I was like, yo, I'm like, what is dating sims and shit like that? This was like way back when I didn't even know what dating sims were. And my friend was like, this game that like these types of games that you go on dates with like different types of women. And my friend was like, okay, you can try this one. Like, it's called Honey Pop. And I was like, oh, bet, I'll try it. And shit just scarred me for life.
See, I don't understand the appeal of dating sims. Like, I'm the kind of person.
It's for lonely losers like me.
Well, the thing is, right, I am one of those lonely losers. I managed to swipe through the entirety of like my settings on Tinder. Within like 7 days, within not even 7 days, within like 2 days, I swiped through all my settings. I got one match.
A few hours, to be fair.
And that's only because it took me a while before I finally buckled and did like 1 month of Tinder Plus.
What you did? Oh, you simp!
I think.
I'm a simp. You see, I'm a simp, right? But I'm not that bad. Like I gave my finger friction bird. Yeah, I gave my finger. I gave my finger friction bird.
Not gold. Plus
I
is like
gave my, I gave,
plus
I
is
gave
the
my
one where it's
finger-
like unlimited likes. Alright, I'm not that fucking bad. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I gave my finger friction burn once from fucking swiping so much.
See, that's the thing.
I
You
think
can't do that with like just regular. Like you have to do.
I
Like,
can.
you run out of likes.
I can, because it's to the point. It's to the point where I run out of profiles before I
Wow.
can run out of likes. That's how much I've been grinding it, bro. I wait
How
every
much
hour
do you?
to
How much do
refresh.
you not? Do you not? No, no. It was like every 12 hours for me. Like
Wow.
I've just turned 18. I did this like
Right.
I did this a couple days ago. This is.
Fuck.
But no, this is like. But no, dating sims. Like, I don't understand the point of it. Like, and like I
It's
said,
like
I said, I'm the type of person to get like to complete Tinder in 3 days. Like
yeah.
I'm not.
It has this. It has this.
With
it
one
has
like,
this
I-
fandom because
Talk
the
about any
character
percent
design
speed run.
really- Huh?
Talk about any percent speed run beating Tinder with one like.
Oh god.
you literally said speed run on Tinder, bro.
Me, I'm thinking of the. Oh, because the thing is though, it's
Yo,
weird because I even get.
Put
I'm
that
even.
shit on esports, bro.
The thing is though. Wait. Do you?
No, we
do
gotta
you
do
like...
I gotta do a max settings run then. Like the biggest biggest age range, biggest max distance. That's
Wait,
my
Josh.
next run.
Josh,
Oh man.
when you're on Tinder, do you do you swipe like you swipe yes like the whole time like repeated?
No, I actually look at their profiles.
Yeah, me too. I don't get when people do that, you know.
It's like, I guarantee you do that, and you'd have some people messaging like, "Okay, who the hell was this?" At least I know who's messaging me when I
Yeah.
pick. Who.
The thing is, though, everyone just goes, yeah, just, bro, you just gotta go ham and just go, yes. No, man, I take my time, look at the vibe. If I'm impressed, then yeah.
I can't do dating apps. This is actually a topic that we can actually tackle.
We should have an anime dating app.
Anime dating app? What?
Yeah. So like,
Wait,
That would
before
be.
I kicked it, there was a bot over here. Before I kicked it, it's called Waifu Bot, that you could like trade waifus and shit. You have to claim them. To claim them, you have to guess their names, and then like after you claim their names, like you could like have a waifu battle and trade waifus and shit. It's kind of like Pokemon.
Waifumon.
Yeah, Waifumon.
shit,
I'll
I
probably
win.
put it back in so we can do a future video.
Yeah.
So just do waifu battles for a couple. No, see, I take Pokemon way too seriously. Like, that is like the one quote unquote anime game. Like, I think that is like the most anime game that I play because I play a lot of Pokemon.
Yo, Pokemon in its heyday was awesome.
Pokemon now is awesome. I will say this right. Pokemon, like, even though I played Sword and Shield for like a week, and I mean that, like, I played it. I don't think it was a week. It might have been like I don't even think it was a month. Like I got did the Pokedex, got a shiny and did like one competitive battle, and I was like, nah, I can't be fucked. This game, there's nothing to do.
Yeah,
But
like
other Pokemon games,
yeah,
like I played Pokemon Clover quite recently. That's a fan game, and that is one of
Pokemon what?
Clover.
Pokemon Clover.
Yes, and that is
Which one is
the best fan game that I've ever played.
Oh, okay, it's a fan game. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a 4chan one, like 4chan made it, and it is like there's like loads of edgy humor, loads of like anime references as well.
Yeah.
Like it's not just all like, oh look, we have a bomb-based Pokemon. It's more like it's a really good game.
I think you've explained this at some point.
I
think you've told us about this game before. I think
I've been addicted to it for a while.
Yeah, you definitely told us then.
Yeah, but I was addicted to it.
The only Pokemon game that I played was Emerald and Ruby. No, it was Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. They're pretty much the same game.
Guess what?
Yeah, to an extent.
You know, guess what? The only Pokemon game I've ever played was Pokemon Go.
That game is the only reason I can't use my email address on my iTunes account.
Why?
So, I was ridiculously excited for it, but it released in America before the UK, and they didn't have, like, a confirmed UK release date or anything. So, I actually, like, I made an American iTunes account, but because my email, like, my iTunes account was in my mum's email, like, I couldn't, I used my own email for it. And then,
Bruh.
but I obviously forgot about this. Don't remember the login for it. Don't remember anything like that. And now I've had to use one of my second emails for my iTunes account because I changed it.
But
Get it back then.
I can't be bothered.
why can't you just,
I
why you just forgot a password?
Yeah, I didn't think about that because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is that
I think
the first thing you do? Is that so? You went through the effort.
No.
Change
Right.
it to your second account.
Well, I didn't even bother trying to change it. I just couldn't remember what it was, so I just thought, screw it, I can't be asked.
Fuck it.
So I just sort of like, okay, yeah, who cares? Let's use this email.
Jesus, but nah, like,
That is laziness at its peak.
It makes for a funny story though. That's the thing. I'd rather be lazy and have a pretty funny gag.
Gag.
Yeah, gag. All right.
The Duck Duck 3000.
Pokemon, it was like it was always a hit and miss for me because it was like it was good. It was good RP. It was a good RPG first, like turn-based battle. But then it got repetitive for me after Emerald. So I kind of left.
You know
it.
what? I'm waiting.
I don't know of any other. I don't know of any other like sword and shield games or like.
Yeah, but you guys will know what I want.
What?
What was that?
A High School DxD game.
What? There's a High School DxD game?
No, he said he wants one.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants one. Okay.
I want there to be. I want one where it gets made. Because you know how like when you watch like anime like High School DxD, you be like, just fucking kiss her, dude. Like just tell her how you feel. Like
because
legit,
every anime watcher is American.
I mean, keep your hopes
no,
up.
obviously no.
There's probably a Kill la Kill game as well, and it's actually pretty good as well.
I've heard about that. I've heard about the SAO game as well.
No, there's plenty of SAO games. There's a lot of SAO games. There's
no, but like the one like on PS4 that's like actually sophisticated.
Fatal Bullet.
Maybe. Yeah, I think that might be it. It's
like,
to do with the Gun Gale sort of season.
Yeah,
See,
it must
to
be
circle back to the beginning of the episode, the only one I've played, like the only like anime, only game based off of an anime I've played is My Hero's One's Justice. And
Pico. Oh wait, well, sorry, what?
The only one I've played is My Hero One's Justice.
I've been meaning to play My Hero One's Justice.
I played it on the. I got it on the Switch because
I've been meaning to play Boku no Pico, IRL.
Oh my god, no! Stop right there. We don't talk about that shit over here, bro. Don't even.
Is that the one? Is that the one where you got to like do all the upskirting?
Huh? No, you don't know what Boku no Pico is.
I think I've heard of it.
Okay, good. Better heard than seen, right? Because that shit, no,
man, it is traumatizing.
That's the number one rule that we're gonna create to this podcast. We shall not talk about Boku no Pico.
Right, on that banning of the topic, back to My Hero One's Justice. I couldn't really get into it. I thought it was okay. Like it just never...
people say it was just okay. Because me,
like,
I'm like I really fucking love fighting games, and it was like, oh, there's a My Hero game that I wanted to buy. You know, I went to reviews and all this, and it was made by the same guys who did Storm. So I was like, yo, I'm definitely picking it up. But then I saw it, and I was kind of like, it doesn't look that, appealing. But then the second one came out, and they said that they made it better.
Wait, is the second one out?
The second one's out for a while now.
Fuck, I didn't know the second one was out.
Yeah, they added more characters as well, finally. Yeah, that was one of the points as well from the first game, that there was not many characters, so they added the
My
entirety of
God, I
one
did
day's
not know that was
class.
out.
Yeah, it was out for a long time. I still want to play it
You
as
say a
well,
long
but
time. It came out 11th of March.
yeah,
That's like
That's like last
it was
month.
like 4 months.
that's like
No, that's
it's
like 2 months.
2 months
2
old.
months, bro.
That's like that's not that old. That's
No,
like
it's not old. It's
I
not
think
old,
he's
but
just trying to
it's
seem
been out
cool
for
as
a while.
shit.
It's been out for a while. That's the thing. Like I've seen like, you know,
yeah.
gameplay and shit. It looks better than the first one for sure. And they've added a little bit more cutscenes as well, but still not enough. You
See,
know.
I don't know. I can't be bothered with it. It's like it's £28 on somewhere.
Yeah,
For
because that's like one of the main reasons that anime, like not anime based games, um that like they don't have too much of a good following like that, because it like it's basically like, especially with like games like Dragon Ball, like where they redo the whole story back, but you can play it this time, but they don't add anything to it.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just basically, oh, I'm just watching the story, but I'm fighting the fights and stuff like that.
See, the thing is,
Especially
I
with Dragon Ball too.
I kind of want an open world My Hero game like Spider-Man.
That would be fucking dope. Like those kinds of ideas would be dope, but they don't understand that. They just want to put the games on a format that is cheap, but people will buy it because they're
And
the
quick
license,
as well.
the brand is there in the game. You know.
And they want
That's why
they want a
Storm was
quick
so
one as well.
cool.
Because
Yeah.
it came out less. Okay, this is kind of messed up. It came out My Hero like One's Justice 2 came out less than 2 years after the second one.
Yeah.
So all they've done, or after the first one, sorry, all they've done there then is take everything from the first one. They said, right, have that, and guys, we're gonna use these as a base, and we're gonna make the rest of it. Like,
Pretty much.
Jesus. To be,
Yeah, that's pretty much
the reviews are better for number 2. To be fair,
Yeah.
the Steam,
And which is good. You know,
0.2
they
higher.
fixed a couple of problems that the first one had. They've added more characters like they wanted to. It still doesn't feel like it is a game that you could buy at like 60 pounds or 50 pounds,
Oh,
No, that's-
dollars.
or whatever.
It's
currency.
not a £50 game. No, it's not. It doesn't look
No.
like one that I would buy for.
No, but at release it was like 50. It was like 49. I think it was like 49 at the Switch.
Oh yeah. Like
the
it's
Switch store.
Well, I mean, like it's not the kind of game that I would pay like that much for.
That
The
you
Last
would
of
pay
Us
50,
2 is a
yeah.
game I would pay that much for, but Doom Eternal
Mhm.
was a game I paid that much for. But no, I'm
Well,
not.
Doom. Yeah, but those are like a
Then there's me playing like free-to-play games like Warzone and stuff like that.
To be fair, I've got most of the games I've been playing are like downloaded.
Am I using
Pokemon
it?
ROMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warzone's fine. But now, like, these anime games need to stop their bullshit and just put their shit together, you know? Of course, it's, like, really expensive, especially with, like, developing and shit. Like, of course, games will be, like, I'm pretty sure that Storm 4 was mad expensive to do. But they still had a little bit of lacking of, like, cutscenes and shit.
My thing with with Jump Force, Jump Force is like cutscenes were just terrible.
Yeah, Jump Force had terrible. I think we skipped the whole Jump Force thing. We just went from.
Yeah.
I think we went from dating games, and then we just skipped the Jump
No,
Force shit.
We started off with me mentioning My Hero One's Justice, went on to Jump Force, spoke about how it was crap for a minute, and then moved on to Smash Bros. To what does. This is all over the place.
Our structure is abysmal. Like,
Hang on, what is a structure? What is a structure?
what is structure?
That's a real question, right? That's a real philosopher's question. What is structure?
It's fun. It's fun.
What is a structure?
Fuck.
What is the base that one does to keep a conversation? We do not know of that term.
You see, that would have been a lot
But,
funnier if your voice wasn't crackling.
Bruh, screw you. Like, I'm having like an
You
extra.
see, now I would be offended if your voice wasn't crackling.
Yeah, we'd be
I would
offended if
not
we knew what you were
fuck you.
saying.
I know where you live, Ryan. Stop.
Big guy.
Oh.
That's not, bro. Okay, but keep the thing going.
Can't wait for me, Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm not stopping this
Mwah.
recording, even if you do sound like.
And you call me.
Yeah, so did I say it was a bad thing?
It's like, what are you, gay? Why don't you come here and kiss me, stupid? With your tsundere ass, like.
Baka!
Oh man, but not like.
I'll be giving you mixed messages. Like that girl from, shit, what's it called? What's that anime called? Fuck.
Which one? Like the one with every tsundere ever? Like.
Yeah, but this one's like the godfather of all of them. Shit. What's the one where the girl, she's like tiny, not like young as in tiny, not like tiny as in young as in like her nickname is like Tiger or something.
Tiger.
Well, Tiger.
Right, I've not got a clue what you're talking about.
It's a romance
I
anime,
have no idea,
man.
bro.
It's a romance anime.
Yeah, of course I've never
Once
heard of
you've
it.
seen one
Fuck.
romance anime, you've seen them all.
No, everyone's
Even though
definitely
they're
seen it at
good.
least once. It's very simple. It's called. Oh no! It's Suga. No, that's not Sugamama. No, that's not it.
He's struggling like it's the end of the world. Like if he doesn't.
It is the end
remember
of the world, man. I'm a fucking romance anime fanatic. This is
it.
worrying for me.
We'll keep it going, and then when you remember, we'll just put it in.
Just mid conversation, like towards the end. Shit, I got it.
But yeah,
Like,
there are other good old anime games that I played, like
your voice crackling.
4 is good.
What
Screw
game?
you. Persona 4 is good.
I kind of want to play Persona 5.
Ooh, you haven't played Persona 5.
Dude, I literally just got the PS4 at Christmas. Okay, don't excuse the fact that
Bro.
I've played like nothing.
I'm sorry. Like I haven't finished it yet. Like I had like a game share with somebody, but then like he wanted his account back, so I was like, yeah, I bet, but like I didn't buy it for some reason. Like, and then I saw the Royal version came out, and I was like, oh, okay, I definitely have to have it.
What the fuck is it?
Yeah, I might pick up the Royal version. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for The Last of Us 2. That's like the next game that I'm fucking excited for.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just scrolling through Crunchyroll trying to find it.
Keep going. Which one did you say that you were?
Well, what one I was really excited for? The Last of Us 2.
Yeah. Oh, The Last of Us 2. Okay.
I
thought you were talking about an anime.
No,
Last
no,
of Us
no.
2 is looking nice.
Just one quick thing, one quick off-topic thing for our very on and off-topic podcast. Fuck all of you people who spoil things for The Last of Us 2. Right? Fuck all of you.
Wait, what?
The Last of Us 2
Yo.
leaked. Like, there was loads of leaks, like, for story leaks. Like, there was loads of stuff leaking.
Found it!
That's why. Yo, damn.
It's called Toradora.
Oh!
Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now that he said it, everything came flooding back in. Oh my god.
The X-Files music. Cue the X-Files music.
I'm not editing X-Files music. The movie
But
maker
not
is
continuing
such
on
a-
that point. That is exactly why I stay away from like Twitter and like Twitter based game based Twitters and stuff like that. Because everything will just come in
Dude,
and just like
I had
start rushing it.
I had nothing spoilt for me until a post comparing Ellie to Samus came up, and I thought, oh, this is comparing it to Samus. It'll be going off of the first game because that's all that's out. You know,
It is normal. It's fine. Nothing will happen. Everything
massive
is okay.
massive spoiler, and I'm like, oh, okay, fuck you, and I'm not gonna repeat it, guys.
Fuck
not-
her too, and if I was richer, I'd still be with you. Sorry,
Ain't that
carry on.
some shit?
Copyright.
But no,
Copyright, Ryan.
But no, that like I honestly like just the last word on it. Fuck everybody who spoils it. Like if you spoil it in any capacity, right? If you intentionally,
Go on.
I was like, if you intentionally spoil any of this game, right? And if you like or anything, any new game before it's out and before people have had a chance to watch it or play it or read it or whatever, you are a cunt. That is the easiest way to put it.
It's mad crazy. It's just people trying to spoil everybody else. Like, you know, they think like it's kind of weird because it's like, okay, people want to know what happens before because they only care about the lore and shit, but dude, like there's other people online that might not care about it.
It's like,
and there's like the trolls and there's like the people that don't like.
The thing that I think it happened to me a bit with My Hero. Because the dub fell behind, I was like a few episodes behind for a while, and the subreddit, like they.
You watched dub, you wuss.
Yeah, I watched dub. So what? Fight me. The dub.
I will.
The
Just drop your addy right now.
We had a whole podcast about gatekeeping, and this motherfucker comes here and gatekeeps. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But no, so I put on the this was like, bear in mind the dub was only a week behind at this point. I put I saw like loads of things from on the subreddit. Bear in mind I wasn't like actively on the subreddit, it was just on my feed. It was every other post was from the subreddit, and it was like, oh, it was like fan art of this thing that happened in the next episode, and I was like, guys.
Oh, you know what pisses me off?
What?
You know, because sorry, cat, like finish. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, so I put a post in saying, look, guys, not everyone watches the sub. Can we like maybe avoid spoilers? And it got downvoted.
Yeah.
It got downvoted. Got told, oh, just watch the dub. And there were people like, there was someone like, oh, if you don't want to read, like, you know, you should. Oh, let me try and find that post.
They basically called you an illiterate fuck.
And I was sitting there like, bro, you do not know. Like, some of my favorite zombie film is Korean. Like, it's not like I'm afraid of reading. It's just I watch the dub.
No, because you see what I like to do when I watch dub is to doze off and do something else. Say like go on my phone or something.
Yeah, that's
whilst
mostly how I watch most.
But then obviously with sub, you obviously don't speak Japanese, so it's one of those things where you're like, oh shit, I actually need to sit here and look at the screen. But I think I prefer that way because say with animes like Tokyo Ghoul, I watch the dub, I'd like get distracted looking at God knows what else, and then I'd come back to it and be like, huh, what's going on? And be like, how the hell did that happen?
I do it when I'm watching.
Just happened.
When I think I do it when I'm watching like English language films. I'll start reading something.
Exactly.
I'll zone out. I'll zone out for 2 seconds, and suddenly they're speaking like Japanese, and I have to look up at the subtitles. Like, oh, damn. Okay, that's a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I hate? When manga readers like spoil it.
Oh, that's out of order. Right, just because I'm a little bit conscious of time, let's wrap things up. What, guys?
With this on and off shit.
What with one final point, right? What is your two things? What is your favorite like anime game, and what would be your dream anime game?
No, anime game and anime game. What is your favorite anime-based game, and what's your favorite anime game? Because I cannot put Persona and Naruto Storm 4 in the same pedestal, because if not, I'll go crazy. Like,
I like playing Blaze Blue.
see, Blaze Blue's alright. Cross Tag Battle, is that the one that you like?
Yeah, it's the one that keeps fucking you up at.
Lies.
No, what do you mean lies? You know how
As with your character
backstory.
Besides being it is a great game. It is a great game, but the game is really unbalanced, and this motherfucker just spams like fucking strong attack until I fucking die, even though that I do not even know the basics of the goddamn game. Fuck
yeah,
you.
no, imagine this guy owns it. I touched it out. He gives that. Alright, fair. So he's thinking he's gonna bully me. Yeah, and then boom, I beat him up, and then what happens? Every time we play, I win most of the time, and he wins like once or twice.
Screw you. What about that time? Literally the last time that we played
Especially
the
with
game.
and Smash Bros
right?
as well.
Nah. Especially the last time that we played the game, that I was like, oh, I trained my ass in Blaze Blue with the motherfucker just to screw you up, just to screw you over. And you were like, okay, let's play. And then this guy came in. He lost like badly, like twice. And this guy was like, I hate this game. Like,
Jeez.
The game sucks.
the
Nah,
game
but
sucks.
my favorite
My
like
controller smells.
if I had to
Smell
pick,
that doodle and ass cheeks.
okay, enough about the dodo and ass cheeks, whatever that was. I just my favorite anime game, I'd have to say Pokemon Clover. Best fan game of all time. Like, go play that game right now. So on Visual Boy Advance,
What if
like
I
use
say
Visual Boy
no?
Advance, it's a ROM. Do it. Just fucking do it.
Okay. So please don't marry me.
Then the my favorite anime based game, like the only one I've played is My Hero One's Justice. So I by default, I guess.
You know what? If my favorite waifu was to make an OnlyFans account, I'd simp out.
That doesn't have anything to do with.
No, because there could be a game
all
developed. Because
About
she plays games in my
OnlyFans?
heart.
Yo, make that shit happen. Anime game based on OnlyFans, bro. Featuring Idubs' girlfriend and Pokimane.
I know so many simps that will fucking suck dick for that game.
No, but if that's your dream game, your dream anime.
No, my
game.
dream game is Boku no Pico IRL.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
hell
not
no.
talking about that.
You say that shit one more time, I will make sure you not come around until you fucking fix yourself, bro.
What, Boku no Pico
Swear to
IRL?
Bet.
Shut
Okay.
up.
Fine. How about High School DxD IRL?
Okay, good.
And my dream anime game, I said this earlier on, like a My Hero Academia game that is like, it's sort of built like Spider-Man, like where it's open world, you got the missions going on, but instead of just one character, maybe like playing as some other characters in some side missions,
So
or in some of the
basically,
missions.
like Dragon Ball, you would like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but like.
Is that-
My Hero Academia.
See, I thought, I didn't know Kakarot was like that. I thought, I just only
Yeah,
really, I didn't see much about
Kakarot
Kakarot.
is
What's that game on the PSP? My favorite anime game was Dragon Ball Z Budokan on the
No,
PSP.
Dragon Ball, yeah. There's Budokan. I think there's Tai Budokan, I think is the name. There's like.
I think it's something like that.
Budokai 2, Budokai
Budokai,
3,
that's the one.
Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Tenkaichi 3. There's Budokan, there's a lot of them.
Budokai 3 was the one I had.
Yo, Budokai 3 was the shit though. Budokai 3 was the shit. It was kind of like, honestly, it was great.
Mate, I love it.
Imagine like Tekken, but like with DBZ characters. It's basically Budokai.
Yeah.
Isn't that like
You know what I
most
never
fighting games though?
understood? You know
Like
what I
Tekken
never
with blank
understood?
characters.
Yeah, you know what I never understood, right?
Yeah.
Is that Dragon Ball Z? You see how Goku like went Ultra Instinct recently, like in a battle? Was it against Broly? Was it against Broly or Battle of the Gods?
I've only ever seen like the Dragon Ball film that came out last year. Like, I'm not.
He went Ultra Instinct with Jiren against Jiren.
Oh yeah, so that was Battle of the Gods, isn't it?
No, that was Super Dragon Ball Super. Battle of the Gods was against Beerus. Dragon Ball Super Broly was the one that he went against Broly, and he turned into Gogeta.
That was a good film. I really enjoyed that.
That was awesome. Yeah. Fucking art. Oh my god. Oof.
But yeah, yeah, if it was something like where you played as maybe like in Hero Age Deku, where he's like an actual licensed hero, and then there's
I've seen a fan art about that. I've seen like a fan
maybe
art
if you played
Deku's
as
like fully grown.
Maybe if you played
like-
as like him and a couple of other like selected key characters from
like
the
Mineta.
oh god no.
You know.
No.
He would swing around the time with like his balls in the swing.
No, not Mineta. Nothing like that. I'm just no.
Why y'all hating on my boy though?
No.
Boy Mineta.
He is the kind of guy who will pay for your OnlyFans game. He is the kind of guy who will pay for that.
Hence why me and him are best buds.
God, you bloody simp.
Me and him are simp buddies.
He is. I was like first I was like in the first season I was like, yo, Mineta's gonna be the next Master Roshi, but then this guy's like a simp. Like like Master Roshi, I would think like this guy's like, oh, he accepts all women, you know what I'm saying? He's like the thick connoisseur, like the guy will accept it.
Mate, if you think Mineta's bad, right?
We don't
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
the pervert animes you watch.
No, my friend, there's this anime called My First Girlfriend is a Gal. And obviously, gal in Japanese culture is like the one that wears like too much makeup, like big jazzles at their phones, like their flip phones.
So
And
like every girl in Essex.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, yeah.
Shots fired.
The main character, yeah, basically asks out his like this girl that he's like, I'm gonna reject it anyway, so let me do it. She actually says yes. Yeah, she goes, oh, I kind of like you, Chiniche. Like she speaks like that in the dub version. You have to watch it dub for it to be funny. Right,
Good.
and then his friend is a natural paedophile.
Oh my God, bro.
Like he's a school kid, his age, yeah. But so this his like childhood friend, right, has like big boobs and that, yeah, whatnot, yeah. But she's very small, like a little, like, as if she was a kid, yeah. And so the guy goes, oh, who's your friend, Jinichi? And she goes, hi, my name is so-so. And he goes, how old are you? And she goes, I'm 13. And he goes, too old for me. Fucking old hag. And he makes like jokes like, oh, that's all right. I know where all the kids in my neighborhood's all right. I even know when their parents leave hers. And here, look, I got a map to all their houses. And like their friends, I was like, you really need help, bro. Like, that's just going to land you on the sex offenders list. I don't know, it's just funny. And like, obviously, you know, Japan, you need to get work experience. So this guy applies to work at a nursery. Anyways, off topic.
I think that's a good place to end.
I recommend you watch it. It's a funny ass anime. It's so funny.
Right, that's a great.
Episodes. It's 10 episodes. Josh, it's 10 episodes. Yeah, you have to watch it. It's your homework.
Okay, right. I'm gonna call this an episode.
10 episodes, Josh.
I think
10
this is an episode. All right, guys.
Josh,
it's been fun.
This is the highest, the least consistent episode that you see in a certified podcast.
Yeah. Just before we end, I do want to address that quick. Me and Edson both had like completely opposite computer issues. Like I ran out of memory, and Edson like just couldn't get it.
Have too much.
Me, I'm just.
Makes it kind of.
Also,
like,
we'd like to announce the departure of one of our members.
Yep.
Yeah.
R.I.P. My homie Ty.
Unfortunately, as he's
with us in spirit. He didn't die anything. He just left the podcast.
Yeah. He just left the podcast for now. He's gonna come in and like a couple guest appearances.
Yeah, he's because the thing is, Ty has his own brand, his clothing brand, 7th Tier, and unfortunately, his
clothes are too good.
He needs to dedicate more of his time towards his brand rather than the podcast, which we obviously can understand. So, best of luck to Ty, and we hope to see him in future episodes.
Yep, exactly. And which means the graphic will be shaken up after next episode. Not sure what's going to happen with it.
We have a couple logos on the works. We still also have to talk about colors that we use. This is I wanted to talk to you guys about after.
Right, well, I think this is a good place to end the episode then. If you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned
and
for...
leave it on the comments if you want Ryan to stop talking about...
yeah, please comment if you want Ryan to stop talking about pedos and anime titties.
But that's my whole demographic. That's my whole act.
Right, well, comment if you want Ryan to shut the fuck up.
Now, stop. Stop. Whatever we say.
Oh no, that came out wrong.
Algorithm. Exactly. So,
right.
Just keep it.
Shit, that sounded so bad now.
Right, this has been fun. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and we'll speak to you guys later. Bye.
Please don't harass me.
Bye.